It's windy as fuck out here, goddamn. I'll come chill over here and cut the shit this right here. Shit this right here, there's notes. I got notes for what I'm about to talk about. I ain't crying, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, whatever. I got notes for what I'm about to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Scotty. Bars with the Barbarian here. Don't worry about my blunt size. I smoke how I want to smoke. Yikes. Battle rap. We can talk about battle rap a little bit. Last couple videos, huh? I actually had a video that was supposed to drop that I didn't about some other battle rappers, other battles, excuse me. But I want to do this one because I needed to check it. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy versus Arsonal. I was hearing a lot of things about it, and figured, oh, I gotta get this shit lit. And figured I'd rewatch it and do a recap on it. I watched part of it the first time, didn't really get the whole battle because I kind of knew how it was gonna go. But I couldn't do that, you know. I had to go back and watch it fully and give my take on it, because as I had felt, this is sideways and shit. Don't we make it fun? They want to make fun of me. I know this shit. It gets hella lint. Like, it be in my pocket, we get hella lint. Anyway, divert. I don't know what the fuck the word is. Cassidy versus Arsonal. It definitely, all in all, was I guess you could say a lackluster battle. For different reasons. One, Arsonal. We know Arsenal's Arsenal, so, man, you know, you never really know, especially nowadays, what you're going to get with that nigga. Like, you could get some crazy ass Arsonal, bar heavy, not necessarily bar heavy, but just, you know, just Arsonal, like, and where his disrespect is not like disrespect, but he's like, it's gonna sound weird because I'm gonna say it's not disrespect, but it's disrespect. Like, he's not out here, well, bustle your baby's face, or your mom's a hoe and this is her real name and I'm gonna go to her real address, and like when he not doing all of that stupid shit. Arsenal's crazy. Like, I fuck with Arsonal. Like, I fuck with Arsonal. Like, since the Hulkamania leg drop, like since the fight night, was it fight night? What's the fuck they called him? So, like, I fuck with Arsonal. Now, as far as Cassidy, I don't know if I said it in the video or not, but Cassidy is literally the reason I started rapping. So, like, and I don't want people to think there's no biasness on it, because I actually, I think I gave Arsonal a round, personally, honest, and that sounds weird because everybody's like Arsonal 3-0. It wasn't no Arsonal 3-0. I think it was actually Cassidy 2-1. I gave Cassidy the first round clear. Like, I don't know what Arsonal was talking about, and unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to take any notes on the first one. I was doing something as I was listening to it, but I was listening to it enough to know he wasn't really saying nothing. Like, he was just, it was just disrespect Ars. Like, it wasn't like no battle rap Mount Rushmore Ars, which he could be. I understand people have him on their Mount Rushmore. He's not on mine. He could have been, but he's not on mine. But I understand him being on other people's because he has a plethora of battles, and you know he shuts this down when he can. You know what I mean? Like, him versus Briz was crazy. He got 30 in that, but him versus Briz was crazy. Him versus JC was nice. If you want to go all the way back, him versus Hitman was crazy. I thought that was a debatable. Everybody wants to say Hitman there. I thought that was a debatable. Because that's when he was starting, like, his, I ain't about to, we about to do all that. We just gonna say some shit, like, I'm gonna just speak on some shit that I seen in the battle. Let me change my pages, because, you know, I ain't pull out my other phone for it. Which I got right here, and I just didn't write the shit in there. I was stopping being stupid. Now this is Arsenal's second round, I think. Yeah, this is the second round. Where's Cassidy's first round? Right here. He has some shit that I really liked, actually, like, that I really fucked with, like the I sleep with the still, I make cats take a dirt nap, never woke, they sleep and still. Like, that shit was cold. I think I might be saying this shit wrong, so whatever. Inner tube in the tire right, I'll ride to the wheels pop. Arsonal, you retired twice. That shit was, I like that. And that's witty wordplay. Them is bars, like, not just some, I'm gonna fuck your mama, I'm gonna fuck your sister, I'm gonna fuck your auntie, then I'm gonna leave the house. That's just not, like, no. No. It's not personal. If every personal, you ain't go and research the shit. Like, that shit was crazy. I hated the personal. Now, this is what I got to speak on before anything. I was watching a Cassidy interview, and he said, niggas, do you not see the goods battle and the Arsonal battle? This shit is wild different. I don't know about wildly different, but it is different. He has improved. Like, his punches were different. Like, his punches were different with Arsonal, and it's the same thing that everybody. I mean, not Arsonal. With Cassidy, it's the same thing that everybody say. It's the delivery. His delivery is what really needs to work. Like, he has bars. Like the art. Like, Cassidy was saying some shit. Like, oh, that's not that's he was Cassidy right here. And then he was saying shit like how they be saying shit, you know what I'm saying? The nigga said, fuck your grandfather's son. Like, that's some shit. Your mother's daddy, son, fuck that. And they say shit like that in battle rap all the time. Like, he was not necessarily like, I mean, I guess somebody could say he was just doing shit to other people, but he said he growing. If you see me choking, this because I'm choking you. That shit was decent. A bar that, like, a lot of people didn't like, but he called him a dickhead. He was like, it's like to me beating me impossible, like trying to come and piss at the same time. It was a weird ass bar, but I liked that. I was like, all right, that's funny. He throwing extra shit in there. Like, that's not some. I feel like that's not some really shit you would really hear Cassidy say in the back in the day. So he's kind of like trying to like add his battle rap. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so he had some shit. One punch to the jaw, you drinking through a straw, regardless if you vegan or not. That shit was crazy. I throw up my hands, you just throw up hand signs, or it was something like that. He has some punches though, like stab you with the knife and then pull a pipe, aim and put the bullet right in the hole where the knife was. Like, that shit was dope. He had moments. Like, that's what I tell a chick to suck my dick. That's what she's supposed to do. You tell a man to suck your dick and really hope that's what he do. Like, hope he do. Like, that shit. Like, the man was talking. Arsonal has some shit. Arsonal has some shit. That's 3. You can't go to 3. So I didn't get nothing for 2. I mean, for 1, but I got 2 and 3. Go to Kanye house, tell a mama joke. That shit was crazy in the second round. Just want to give him a Pepsi, but you know, he's still trying to find the coat. It was an alright kind of a reach, but it was dope. I liked it. I wrote it down because I liked it. Sleeping on me gonna hurt you like it's an air mattress or something like that. Shit was cold. What the fuck does it say? My handwriting, I was writing fast. Kill him and pill him the next day after. That's my plan B. Oh, A, I don't know. I can't remember what I wrote, but it was something like that. A, I'll leave him and kill him the next day after. That's my plan B. Gassing a nigga in a Tesla, some shit like that. Shit was dope. He burying Adrian Reese in a hotel and his B-boy stance, and it don't get no better. And after it gets no better, that shit was crazy. I like that. I really fucked with that one. Like, that one, at least it's crazy, like walking through life blindfolded, following moonlight, and I'm just like, what? I even wrote Reach by the Pepsi thing. I didn't even realize that. So I mean, it was kind of a lackluster battle. Like, as far, man, and the crowd was ass. I should know. The crowd was ass on Cass's end. Like, they was no. Actually, I'm lying. The crowd was pretty much ass, just ass. Like, they was even coming at ours crazy. But then, if I'm not mistaken, because this was like when I watched it, I had the event, and this is I believe the only battle I did not see that night, because I believe I seen New Jersey versus, I believe, Calico, and then Shine versus Reed Dallas, and then Bill Collector versus DNA. I think I had like DNA 2-1. I think I had Twerk 2-1, and then I think the Reed and Shine was debatable. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta watch that one again. I don't remember what I said to that. Like, Arsonal had like a et chew bar, a sneeze et chew bar. Like, I mean, but then Cassidy had a defeat bar, so it was like, what are we really doing? So I get it. Sleeping on a bean bag. That shit was cold. I'm sleeping on a bean bag. While the roaches and the mice in the kitchen playing freeze tag, like that shit. Or in my room, whatever room he says, in somewhere playing freeze tag. That shit was crazy. He said stay on the line. He shoot a lot of free throws. That shit was crazy. Arsonal set these 2 lines on his third. My passport looking like yours. I done been to them continents. Like, that was dope. Bobby Boucher, your brain ain't do the proper healing. Talking about the car crash, that was dope. 16 with a 45, my ID fake, that was dope. Like, he has some shits. He has some might go offset the Draco or some shit, some Migo bars. It was dope. Madden on the streets, tackling on the pavement. I think the third is the round that I actually gave him. Because Cassidy, like, and this is what I didn't. This is what I will agree. If anybody says this, but in a sense, it's like, whatever, I guess. Cassidy didn't write up. You know what I mean? And it could be that he just don't know how to yet, or whatever, but he didn't write up. His third round was definitely his weakest round, and his first round was definitely his strongest round. So, yeah, no, I think I said I gave Arsonal the second, but I think it was actually the third I gave Arsonal. It was one of them two. It was one of them two. I can't remember, because it was one that was debatable, and then I gave, like I said, the first to Cassidy clear. That's the only clear round I had. That went to Cassidy, and I think the other two were probably debatable, and I had Cassidy edging one and Arsonal edging the other. But I literally just watched it, and I can't remember already who I had edging what, but I believe it was Cass Ars. I think that's how. Let me check. Yeah, I think that's when Ars used the defeat bar. And the stuff he had in here was like, it was half bean, have him shooting me your calf. If I scream caffeine, that was cool. Silence decay when I'm dumping knees. It was a reach. Knees, D's, knees, the. I mean, you know, fake crip, drip blood when the shit popped. That was dope. Never punched like clips in his flip flops. That was dope. Connected like a unibrow. I sneak cats Puma style. That was nice. I like that. And this is one thing. Like I said he was different. I don't know what I put right there. But it was definitely in the a lackluster battle, and I'm kind of mad at the vets, or not even just the vets, but the people who go against Cassidy in that regard, because like if y'all really don't like this nigga the way that y'all saying y'all don't like this nigga, like, why are y'all not killing this nigga? Like, in my opinion, as much shit as y'all talk, like, if he wins a round, he won the battle, in a sense. Like, not obviously he didn't win the battle, but it's like, y'all talking all of this shit. This nigga don't belong here. This nigga, he outdated. He this. He shouldn't get a round. Like, he shouldn't. In all truth, and like I said, Cassidy, I fuck with Cassidy. Cassidy's one of the reasons I started rapping. He's in my top 5 easily, because he's one of the reasons I started rapping. Like, and more. That's punchline. Niggas know who Cassidy is. I'm not about to sit here and explain to y'all. If you're watching this video because of battle rap, you know who the fuck Cassidy is. If you're watching this video because of music, you know who the fuck Cassidy is. And if you don't, you're missing out, and you're ill-informed. Damn, this shit went out a couple times. I was like, forever to smoke. It's a long ass video. But no, man, like, that shit, it was cool though. Just, you know, wasn't no crazy shit. And at this point in time, I'm not really expecting no crazy shit from Cass. Like, I personally thought he should have went and did like a volume or like a small room, you know what I mean? Like not necessarily a PG, but not in front of 60 billion fucking people, just 100, 200, something small, get his feet wet, see what it's like, and then because then you won't have this narrative where it seems like you switched up the narrative. Like, he didn't switch up the narrative, but it seems like he switched up the narrative, because now he's saying, like, I'm a rookie, I had to learn this, I had to learn that. But before, you was all, I know everything, I could do all of that. So it's kind of like, you see what I'm saying? And I fuck with you, Cass. But I mean, when I heard that shit, I said, I'm like, fuck, nigga, you just sounded kind of you just kind of sounded kind of dumb saying this, because before the goods battle, I could do all of this, I could do all of that, and I could do this, and I could do that. And then it's like, now I'm learning, and you know what I'm saying, you didn't have this, and you didn't have. So you are a GOAT, truthfully, but even GOATs got to humble themselves every now and then, you know what I'm saying, and realize that they can get better. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, Even if Michael Jordan got 20 years took off of his lifespan and was able to just jump however many years, I don't know how old the nigga is, but however many years took off his lifespan and was able to just jump back into the NBA, he would still have to change up his play style a little bit because it's not the same. Like, it's different. He still is a GOAT, but he still would have to play different. Like, it's just not the same. It's clearly not the same, seeing as, you know, the rules and how, you know, fouls and shit be going, technicals and shit now. Motherfuckers can't talk shit how they talk shit. And this nigga Jordan will be getting Jordan will get a technical like every fucking game. I mean, he get kicked out like every fucking game. You know, they used to talk shit back in the day. You can't really talk shit like that in the NBA now. Like, they be teeing you up for nothing. Oh, you called him a bitch? Get the fuck out of here, whore. Like, damn, you just called him a whore. Like, what? You know, that's the crazy. Anyway, Cassidy 2-1. Possible 3-0. If you had Arsenal 2-1 though, I guess I could understand, but it definitely wasn't no Arsenal 30 though. It definitely wasn't no 30, and it definitely wasn't a body bag on either side. So, but that's my take, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah.